Welcome to week 4 Tributes. My name is Jared Smithson. I'm a certified health coach with Take Shape for Life. And this week we are talking and focusing on one of the 3 most important elements of health, and that is support. We talk about education, learning what you need to know, learning the habits of health, eating right, deciding what your chosen plan needs to be, and then support. And I believe that support is where health gets really fun. So we're going to go through a couple of different things. Number one, how important creating a healthy environment around you is. And secondly, how important it is to be supportive to others. You know, if you've taken an airplane ride anywhere, they always go through the emergency procedures. And they tell you in the case of an emergency and that mask drops, you're supposed to do what first? You're supposed to put your mask on yourself so that you can be of use to other people. And then you can move on and be a support to other people. Now, how important is peer influence and how substantial is it in our lives? University of California, San Diego did a study and they titled it, "Obesity is Socially Contagious." Now, this wasn't just like a short-term thing, short-term study. It actually took place over 32 years. And they found that that in our immediate sphere of influence, that we have 171% likelihood of following the health direction or path of our closest friends. Not even family members or even your spouse, but your closest friends. So it's really important that we surround ourselves with people that we want to be like, but also that we're aware that when we do have friends that need our help, that we're stepping outside of ourselves. And I believe that that's one of our greatest human needs, is to contribute beyond ourselves and offer charity to people. So I want to show a short video. It's about 30 seconds, and it's one of the most powerful examples of support to me, and really how fun support should be.
Whoa, you're not just gonna walk away and give up.
I'm stuck.
You can get that. That's yours. Nobody else. Get in there and give it some heat. Give it some heat. Get it some heat. Get in there and you get it. You go in there and you go get it hard. You get it. You get it. Get it. That's the one there. Yes. All right. Yes.
Okay, kind of intense, right? Support doesn't have to be that intense, but it's fun, right? Think of the vending machine item. Hopefully it was a healthy choice, but think of that vending machine item as that woman's goal or desired outcome. And she was ready to walk away from it, right? When the vending machine was jammed. But as she started to walk away, the support network in her place of work came behind her and pushed her to get what she wanted. So here's an interesting study done by Indiana University, where they followed married couples who joined a fitness club together. You look at the big difference in dropout rates. Those who attended apart, 43% dropout rate. And this means that they actually canceled their membership. Those who attended together only had a 6.3% dropout rate. Another interesting thing about those who attended together, they didn't necessarily work out together. Maybe one was doing cardio, the other was lifting weights, but they attended together. So they had that support in actually getting there. And that's one of the most important things in health and really in life in general, is that we just show up. So find somebody who wants to show up to life with you. Now, what do we look for? It's really important to find those with similar interests. If you're a runner, you shouldn't be looking for someone who just wants to walk their dog, and vice versa. Now, I will say something, that if you're doing something where there is an intensity level, take for instance running, no matter where you're at, it's important not to find a regular running partner who is significantly faster or significantly slower than you are, because that could cause some frustration, discouragement, and lead to quitting that habit of health, and also quitting that support. So another thing is similar commitment level. So if you're looking for someone who wants to run 5 days a week, it's important not to find someone who just wants to go for a weekend jog on a Saturday afternoon. And lastly, it's really important. One of the most important things in life, I believe, is to find people to surround yourself with who are positive. The goal of support is to reduce stress, not add to it. Another interesting study that was done, it was done at Johns Hopkins by Larry Cheskin and Lisa Davis, who run the School of Health there. And they followed Take Shape for Life health coaches, which this is a picture of about 100 or so of us last year at a national convention just outside of Disneyland. Fun times. But they found that health coaches were 5 times more likely to reach and maintain their healthy weight. We call this real health insurance. And because we become the teachers, we become those who are helping others, and so it becomes, those principles become more solidified in our own lives. The do's and don'ts of support. Do stay in touch with people. Don't compete with those that you're supporting, or likewise the people who are supporting you. It's not about who's better. It's about just supporting each other and kind of having each other's back. Do be a good listener. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen twice as much as we speak, right? And do be appreciative. I love this statement by Tim Minchin. When we think of the word demonstrative, it's easy to think about people who are unhappy and stating their unhappiness. But he said, be demonstrative in giving praise to others and being pro stuff rather than anti stuff. So look for the great things in life and the great things about people, and go out of your way to talk about those things and the positive things happening in our lives, because we really do. Dr. Anderson says, focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. And in closing, I love this statement by John Holmes. There's no exercise better for the heart than reaching down and lifting people up. We have, over the last 50 years or so, the health in America has deteriorated very quickly. And I believe that we can reverse that trend just as quickly or even quicker than it deteriorated. But we can't do that alone. It's taken the whole country to let it get to where it is. So it's going to take a lot of people and a lot of effort and a lot of awareness to reverse that trend and create a healthy America. So we're grateful for all those who have joined us as health coaches. We ask many more of you, if you have the desire to help other people, to join our ranks, at least find out what health coaching is about, see if you can help a few people along the way. And I know that we can create a healthy America.